Regarding tuition fees for post-secondary education, would there be anything done about them to either lower them or not have them at all? But
that question comes back an awful lot. The question was on tuition fees for post-secondary education. Will we look at eliminating them entirely or else significantly lowering them? That ultimately remains a provincial responsibility, what tuition fees are charged in various post-secondary education institutions. But the federal government, for me, has an extraordinarily important role to play in making sure that we have access to post-secondary education for everyone in Canada. That's why one of the things that I put forward as a strong idea was that we attain 70% post-secondary education participation, up from the 50% that already puts us higher than just about any other country in the world. But if we know that 7 out of 10 jobs in the future are going to require some form of post-secondary education, well, we have to start building that into our expectations of the opportunities we give our young people. And post-secondary education just doesn't mean university degrees or liberal arts degrees. It also means science. It also means trade schools. It means skills diplomas. It means all sorts of college that allows us to become successful in a world that will require both our brains and our physical skills for many of the jobs. I mean, you look around Arnprior, whether it's the aeronautics or any of the other heavy manufacturing or advanced technical manufacturing that goes on here, you know that it's the creativity and the intelligence come with the brains with a level of physical skill that is going to be the path for our success in the future. So the most important thing for me going forward is to make sure that everyone in Canada has access to high-quality education. Now, access doesn't mean free for everyone, but it means affordable for everyone. And what is affordable for one person could be very different from what is affordable for someone else. And I don't feel that dropping tuition fees to zero, when there are people who can afford to pay some tuition fees, modest tuition fees, is the best use of the limited amount of tax dollars that we have. I don't believe in taxing everyone so much that we can afford free education. But I do want to make sure that everyone has access, regardless of their means, to quality post-secondary education. I don't think that's done through lowering tuition fees for everyone. I think that's done through a much more robust system of bursaries, scholarships, and loans that are done in ways that don't make you choose between, furthering your education or starting your job life in huge amounts of debt. I mean, there are ways to make that a lot better, to reduce student debt load and increase opportunities, and those are the things that I'm most interested in. But access to high-quality education for everyone, whether the barriers are monetary or geographic or socioeconomic, that's something that we have to tackle straight on. Okay, next questions.